From the Tony Wallow Studios, it's the Ken Stout Live Show, featuring the Zoom Homies, produced by L&K Productions. Hopefully I have my microphone on.
Yep, it's good.
All right. I muted you, Jeff, because your YouTube was on.
Well, I got it off.
Yep, I figured as much.
I couldn't shut it off before it started.
No, I know. It has to actually start, and it's the weirdest thing. So
I just confirmed that my when I joined Zoom, Sean was the first one in here, and I couldn't hear him, for the first probably 30 seconds or so. So I just confirmed that taking out the splitter out of my whole setup did not remove my audio. Did not remove my audio issues.
I'm sorry, I had to get up and leave, and I forgot that I had your stream going on YouTube, waiting for you to get on.
You're fine.
Sorry, that was my bad. That was my stream that was going on. The echo.
Well, had an interesting update on my internet speed situation today.
All right.
Got a text message from one of the customer service reps saying, we made some adjustments in your neighborhood that should have improved your speed. Please try it and let us know what happened. So I get on and try it, and my download speed is up to 400 and something now. And it was 200 and something, the best I'd ever seen before. But my upload speed went from 650 to 20. So I called them and told them what had happened. So now they're going to try and make another tweak. It's interesting. They claim if they get it right, I'll have over 500 up and down, but we'll see.
Yeah, the problem is getting it right?
Yep, and the last fellow that really helped me out determined it wasn't anything on my property that's causing this. It's their network configuration in this neighborhood is what the issue is. So they fixed the download and screwed the upload. So there you go.
Can't win for losing, can you?
Yep. But maybe we're gaining on it.
Higher download is better.
Yeah. Yeah. So we'll see.
So I showed Alex that I took the hard drive, the 1 terabyte hard drive out of the thing and put my DVD drive back in, because I have all these new DVDs and CDs all over the place, and I need to see what's on them. And I didn't have there was just a hard drive in that area, so I had to put the DVD back in so I could see.
What is that, a mount that'll hold? Well, okay, it looks like a CD reader actually.
It'll hold the SSD or a hard drive, or yeah.
Okay, all right.
So
is that out of a laptop, I assume?
What, the hard drive?
No, the carrier thing there.
No, this is what I bought off of Amazon. You can buy these and you can put them in these Dell Optiplexes.
Okay, that looks sort of like a thing I've seen in some laptops where they have a movable device to hold either a CD or a hard drive.
Yeah, I think this laptop should be, or this hard drive should be thrown away because it's September 12th, 2016.
Well, how many hours does it have on it of actual spend time?
I don't know. I haven't checked.
You can get a disk utility and find that out.
Yeah.
So when I swapped out the hard drive in my old desktop, it had 5 years of actual rotation time on it.
So I'm going to say hi
You're
to
so
Mike.
sick.
Hi, Mike.
Hello. Hope you're feeling better.
Yes, I feel a bit better.
Good.
Good.
Yeah. And I've got an announcement to make, and you guys can read between the lines on this, whatever you want to do. Mrs. K got sent home from work today. She cannot go back to work for 5 days. I feel like holy crap, but I am not positive. I will go as long as I can tonight on this stream, but I'm telling you right now, if I make it a half hour, I'm going to be impressed. I feel like, you know,
So you're starting to show it, even though you are not positive.
I tested myself twice today, and both results were the ones I wanted. But here's the kicker on that. On the second one I did, I checked the expiration date because I actually got the instructions out and read the instruction, and it says check the expiration date, which I did. And wouldn't you know it, they expired in September of 2022. So I don't know that I put a lot of faith in that.
Yeah, but that's not that far out.
That's true. That's true.
And I don't know the efficacy curve, if
Yeah.
it just goes out and then drops like a rock, or if it
Yeah.
gradually gets.
I don't either. And
You're
she
starting to
asked-
sound a little.
oh, I've been coughing
Oof.
all day, and I've got a fever right now, and I like I said, I feel like crap. I mean, no other way to put it. I told her a while ago
Rest,
that I
man.
was
I mean,
still so looking forward to getting in one more round of golf tomorrow, but that's not going to happen.
no, well, take care of yourself.
Exactly.
Mrs.
So-
K also, huh?
Do you know how you got it? Or
No,
how she got it?
oh, she got it from her work, I'm sure. They
And you
had
probably got it from her.
probably she called you or she texted yesterday when she was working 16 hours, and she said she was having a cough, wasn't feeling good, was going to take some Advil and NyQuil, yada yada yada. And I'm like, okay, that's kind of normal. Well, then I today have developed a cough, and I've got a horrible headache, and I'm running a fever. So
Well, I want to tell your kids to get checked too, because weren't you around them this weekend?
yes, I already let my son know first thing. That was the second call that I made. First one was to my mom, just to let her know we're not going to see her for about a week, and why. And she understood. And then I called my son and let him know, and he said that, he goes, maybe that explains what was wrong with the kids yesterday. I guess they were having an off day. I don't know. So I've been drinking plenty of water, staying away from the coffee. I don't even have coffee in here tonight. I'm just setting a new world's record on drinking coffee or water.
Did you know that they said drinking like 1 or 2 cups of coffee a day can help your liver? I didn't know that.
I didn't know that
somebody told
either.
me that.
They're always coming out with something, and you wonder what
Well,
if
yeah,
how,
I know.
how accurate is it?
I know.
Yeah.
For a long time, it was like eggs are good, eggs are bad, eggs are good, eggs are bad. Who knows? I've never heard that about coffee though, Sean, ever.
Mm.
So
I've heard that coffee in moderation is good for you, but I don't remember what the reasons were.
So they told my dad when he was drinking tea and stuff to put lemon juice lemon juice in it, and that would help his kidneys and stuff from getting kidney stones and
I
stuff.
don't know,
if
when
you
I've
put
got a
lemon
sore
in
throat, I got a sore throat, I used to drink tea with honey and lemon in it.
That's what my aunt used to do when I had a sore
Didn't know
throat.
if
She would
it
make me
actually
some
did any
hot
good, but
tea.
it felt better for a while at least.
She'd also put vinegar in it too. She'd
yeah,
put
my grandma used to do
honey,
that.
lemon, and vinegar
Yeah.
in it with
Yeah.
hot tea.
So Bobby Warren said he got his internet fixed. They had to lay a new line on the ground. They need to come and bury it. Yeah, they do that around here a lot. They'll just lay it on the ground and they say, "Oh, we'll be back to bury it." 2 houses up, they still haven't buried theirs, and they put that in middle of summer. So good luck. I still haven't lost my sense of humor. At least I don't think I have. I feel horrible.
Mm.
So I'm gonna stick it out as long as I can. Greg's going, yes, no daily Da Vinci tonight. This is great.
Well, you
So-
saw my post on Messenger.
I did. I
You're
didn't even get up in time to see my own premiere today, so I have no idea how that looked.
It went all right.
Well, I appreciate
your
that.
YouTube just did the circle thing just a minute
Yeah,
ago
mine's
for a couple seconds.
so did as soon as you said that, I glanced over and mine's got the circle thing going around as well.
Yeah.
So
Oh, mine's good.
YouTube's going through some growing pains, I think. I really do think they are. Hi, Jim.
They got that new Ryzen 5 whatever processor on Amazon for a good deal right now. It's like $238. It's originally like over $300. Paul's Hardware just did a video tonight on how the Ryzen 5, the new one, is like marked down $100 or whatnot. And I came across that if I'm going to build a gaming PC like I have, and I bought the graphics card and everything like that, I'm going to go with an X processor, and I'm going to go with Gen 4, and I'm going to go all out on this gaming PC. That's what I figured I'm going to do. So I'm going to go buy the Ryzen 7 something 5700X or whatever. And I'm going to go all on out on it. I figure if I build it now, I probably don't have to build one for a while. So
Everybody says that.
And then 2 weeks later,
Well, not 2 weeks later, the next year, the new chip comes out and it's all over again.
yeah, true.
no, I ain't got that kind of money yet to go buy. If I buy anything, it's going to be a Ryzen 7 or a Ryzen 9. It's not going to be a Ryzen 5. 6 cores, 12 threads. No, I'd rather have 8 cores and 16 threads. If I build one of the new processors, it's got to be at least 8 cores, 16 threads.
Okay, so I
I've got 10th Gen i9 in mine, and it's got 10 cores and 20 threads, and I haven't seen any later generations that can match that because they switched
So
to different kinds of cores. These are all production cores in the 10th Gen.
So I have to get all the info for you, Ken, but apparently it's going to be on December 17th at 10 o'clock. I have to get you guys the username and the passcode so you guys can log in and watch. You don't have to watch it then, but it'll be available anytime.
Right.
But I gotta get you. They haven't generated a username or a passcode yet, so
What's it being
it'll
shown
be
on?
sooner. Huh?
What's it being shown on? YouTube, Facebook, what?
No, it's going to be shown on another website, totally different website, another website that our church uses for just funerals and celebration of lives and stuff. We don't.
Yeah, when
do
we
it on
had
Zoom
my
or YouTube.
wife's, they just showed it on their regular Facebook page from the church. So
Yeah.
all right.
So apparently you're going to have to use a GPU with that processor, Sean?
Yeah, I just bought an AMD Radeon 6600.
Okay.
Isn't that what you got, Ken?
I've got a 66RX. I can't see it. My eyes were bothering me. But yeah, I've got a Radeon 6600 as well.
All right.
8 gigs and it's Gen 4 or it's PCI Express 4. So what are you eating, Jim?
New England clam chowder.
Well, that sounds good.
Yep.
That sounds actually very good.
people from our church have been bringing my mom meals and stuff. So we had like a roast beef and then sandwich meat sandwich tonight with lettuce and cheese and a little bit of lemon pepper. And your YouTube just blinked out and came back on.
Again?
Yep. It just went blank and then came right back on.
I'll try to keep a better eye on the monitoring screen.
Generally what my church does is, like, as soon as possible after we find out the person has passed, somebody will, more than likely my mom will go and get like sandwich fixings or whatever and take it to them, and then 2 or 3 days later the church will fix a potluck meal for the whole family, and then whatever leftovers are left over when they after they have a meal at the church, the family takes home.
So apparently my mom went to order the thing for my dad's ashes. I don't know what it's called, but
Urn.
What?
Urn.
Yeah, and apparently they only deliver to companies. So we asked our church if they could order it for us since they're a business, and they said that they'll look into it. And I guess we're waiting for that company to respond if they'll sell it to our church, and then my mom will write a check and give it to our church for them ordering it. So we're waiting to see if the company will sell it to our church since it's a business.
Is there not a company that does does personal?
No, it's a company. She found one she really, 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 really wants, but they only sell it to companies or businesses. So she went to the church, and the church is looking in, trying to see if they can get it, and then she'll write a check to the church for ordering it. So, yeah.
So it's been moved back, you said, to the 13th?
No, December 17th at like 10 o'clock.
17th. So it's still on Saturday then.
Yeah, it's still on Saturday.
All right. I thought you said the 13th, but yeah, I've got it marked on the calendar. I just don't have the time yet. That shouldn't be a problem. I go back to see the doctor on January 9th. The lady explained to me that the nasty letter, she actually apologized. She said that's a form letter, and her personal thoughts was it shouldn't be worded the way that it is, and it's just a letter to get you to call to make an appointment. And that's what the letter should say, really, is call and make an appointment, but government. Anyway, good evening, Gary.
Good evening, sir. What's up?
Not much. Good evening, Jim, in case I forgot to tell you good evening. Clam chowder goes all over the table. Let me time this a little better. Here we go. Spoon. Going to... Yeah, here we go.
You're really going to have to work at it. I got news for you.
Well, tonight I am not going to accomplish anything. I'm telling you, I'm honestly surprised I've made it 19 minutes. I really am.
Well, I'm surprised I'm still vertical myself. I basically did an afternoon of yard work. I pretty much ache everywhere.
Well, I had just gotten back to our street we live on. I was getting ready to hang that left-hand turn, and I got a text that said, "Come and get me." So I had to backtrack and go get her. And then I went ahead to the DMV, and they had me refill out the paperwork to send out there to get whatever it is they got to get. And we concluded. Yes.
This is kind of funny. So I want to make this like cranberry almond pie for Thanksgiving, and my dad seems to think nobody will like it. So he seems to think the only reason why I want to make it is because I know nobody will like it, and therefore I'll get to eat it all.
It's good logic.
I think he's a smart man.
Gary, do you still have that dog in the picture?
That's the one that barks, yes.
Oh.
He's 15 years old now.
Oh. I hate the owners wife's dog that she brings to the group home. I'm sleeping in. Well, I can't sleep in when she brings that little dog.
Is it that Maltese that you showed that time?
Yeah, that little fluffy one. Yeah.
Yeah.
She got a haircut since then.
We have one, and it's loud. I mean, every time we got a doorbell, but we need a sign on the door that says "Do not ring the doorbell, do not knock," because every single time they ring the doorbell, that's like their cue to ring the actual doorbell or knock. That's like their cue to bark. So it's like double doorbells when somebody comes over.
Yeah.
Just tell your dad to remove the 2 screws on the cover and take one wire off.
Mm-hmm.
It's not that easy. Our doorbell is a video doorbell connected to our security system.
Wintermute joins us.
But if you take
Um,
one wire off, it's not going to have a complete circuit.
Does that help the view when you lean like that, Jim?
No, I was just checking to see if I had any
Well,
USB ports left on the back of the machine, and I don't.
Ever since we got this security system, we have learned. We have now learned if they're going to be outside if my dad's going to be outside for a certain amount of time, or my mom's going to be outside for a long amount of time, they have learned to cover up both cameras, because if they don't, every 2 seconds, literally, the phones will be going beep, beep with notifications, and it'll be recording literally every movement because it's recording on motion.
Oh God!
And it doesn't know the difference between us that lives there and the difference between somebody breaking in. So it's literally, and when you go into the app, the settings to try to configure it, as far as the cameras go, there's only 2 options. You either can record, or it's either on or off. You can either record the videos, or you can not, but then if you don't, nothing will be saved unless the alarm is triggered.
Out of curiosity, did anybody watch Carrie tonight, or were they just basically
I
bored out
watched
of
a
their
little
skull?
bit.
For a few minutes.
I cracked up laughing because he didn't even know how to work his own system. How to show the instant call guy's screen. He kept popping up his screen, and then he kept popping up another screen, and then he couldn't figure out how to pop up the other guy's screen. It took him forever to figure it out.
Take a class on how to use OBS, or he just needs to buy XSplit like Doug, so he can have customer support and call somebody. Because I imagine that's what he'd do. He just pay for, like he pays for
I thought Doug said he
Robo
also had the
40.
paid version of OBS, though.
There is no paid version of OBS. It's called Open Broadcaster Software for a reason.
Oh, okay.
No, he pays for the other one, the
XSplit.
Streamlabs.
XSplit.
Oh yeah, he plays for OBS Streamlabs. That's right.
Yeah, he pays for that.
So I figured out something to that. The reason when AnyDesk changed versions, not only did they change what features are available to the free version, but they changed their pricing, the whole pricing structure. The good news is, instead of it being 200 something for one user now, it's 170.80. It's roughly 100. It's roughly 179 a year instead of 200 and something a year.
You'll pardon me if I'm not impressed.
You know what I find funny? is Kerry says that he buys the 1 year whatever malware
Malware.
bites. But
Okay.
that's a lie because he put it on my machine when I got it back to when I took it to the group, when he brought it back to the group, when I plugged it up, that was not a paid version. So I love how he says that he buys paid versions when he doesn't.
And he
He
charges
just
the client.
tells
Did he
you it's
charge you
paid.
for it?
Huh?
Did he charge you for it?
No.
Well,
But
he said when he charges clients, he puts the paid version on.
yeah.
Did he
But
charge?
he said that mine had a paid version of it.
Did he
It
say that
didn't.
explicitly?
Yeah, he told me that it had a paid version, a year worth of it. I looked in the settings and it said it was not activated.
Hmm.
So I think, yeah,
Well, so you have to pay
he's
for
full
it.
of crap on that.
Well, no, you have to pay for it. It's not free.
No, he said that he put a paid version of it on there.
So he donated $40 to the cause, is what you're saying.
Yeah, but when I got it back, it was not the paid version like he said it was.
No. You wouldn't have got $40 free from me. Okay. I'm just not that kind of guy.
Contact malware support and ask them for the license.
Yeah, you can do that. I am going to leave. I'm going to.
I don't think this is going to happen, but I have something ordered from Amazon, and they told me I'll get it Thursday in America.
Thursday.
We'll see.
Wow. Everything, most things that I'm looking at, most things that I come across in the last day or two, that are Prime eligible for Prime shipping, are not going to be delivered until like Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday of next week.
We'll all survive.
I got stuff coming today. Came today. Something that came just 15 minutes ago. Stuff tomorrow. And then they said stuff would be coming Thursday. It was supposed to come tomorrow. So, oh well. If it comes, it comes. If not, I can wait a day.
Well, I got
Survive.
Well, I had a new credit card sent out last Thursday, and they said they were sending it by FedEx overnight. It got here on Monday. Got to Las Vegas earlier than that, but they held it until Monday to deliver it.
If anybody feels like blowing that number up, that's Carrie's number. Go ahead and blow it up.
Is that the
I just put
burner
a
phone
number in
number
the
he
Zoom
had, or
chat.
is that
That's Carrie's
is
number.
that a
Blow it
burner
up.
phone?
To what end?
I don't know. Just text it, call it, hang up. Right when he picks up, just go ahead and hang up.
Nah, we don't
And
want
this
it.
accomplishes
Or-
what?
Yeah,
Except to be a jackass.
yeah, it gets
I
nothing
know.
done. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and end this. I'm off to bed. I hope to see everybody tomorrow.
Yeah, I don't think it's really his number.
So
It
Comes
is.
Go ahead and call him. See if he answers.
I have text messages to prove that it's him.
no wonder
Alright.
nobody can hear me. I had myself muted. I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream, and I'm gonna go ahead and go to bed. I'm not even gonna run the outro.
All right.
I'm
Well,
outta
look
here.
after your